How can you create more organized and easier to understand PowerPoint presentations? An excellent way to organize your PowerPoint presentations is with sections. Much like how you use folders to organize your files, you can use sections to organize your slides into meaningful groups and to create an outline for your presentation. And one of the biggest advantages of sections is how easy it is to collapse or even move a section when you're crafting a presentation. It's important to keep in mind that first you need to have a plan for your presentation where you outline your key points and the major categories or sections. Then to show that plan, here is where you can create section slides. So in this presentation, for instance, we have a section slide for charts and tables, smart art, and some of the other main categories. These can be created from the Home tab in the Slides group in Layout, and here is Section Header. So section slides are one of the layout options that you see in most presentations, and they're a great way to add structure and organization. But section slides are not required to add sections to a presentation. In this presentation, we not only have section slides, but also PowerPoint sections. For instance, here is Introduction, Charts and Tables, and we'll add others. So this is a way then to group related slides. You can add sections from the normal view or the slide sorter view. So let's try this first from the slide sorter view. Here I have a section slide for portion on smart art. In your presentations, this might be where you move to another idea. There might be a different presenter, whatever that topic might be. To start, I'll move in front of this slide, right-click, and here is Add Section. I'll call this Smart Art, which makes sense, and there I have a section. If I want to rename a section, we can simply right-click on that, and here is Rename. And notice the other actions that are available for these sections in terms of collapsing them, moving them up and down, removing them. And so there's lots of options here, just like there are in many of our other applications where we simply right-click, and there we can see that. So if I wanted to change this, then simply rename. Let's try this now from the normal view. Here I'll move just in front of or between those two slides, right in front of this section slide for animations. Right-click and Add Section. Choose Rename to complete it. We saw earlier that we could right-click to collapse this section, but I could also click on this triangle and collapse it. And so this helps us to really focus in on those areas that we're working with. So we can collapse those sections that we're not currently working on and then bring them back at any time. That is, once again, click on the triangle to expand the section, and there we go. And if I wanted to do that with the shortcut menu, right-click, and here is Expand All, or I would be able to move up that section. I'll expand all of these sections. Let's look at this option then from the slide sorter view. Here again, either click on this or I could collapse. And let's collapse all the sections. So now we can see our presentation with each of those primary categories and how many slides they're part of, and focus in or drill into the area that we want to. What's really interesting about this is that if I wanted to move this section, let's say the one Tricks with Graphics, and move it up, I could simply click and drag. And now I've rearranged the order in the presentation. Now, this isn't possible unless we have a good organized plan in the first place. But the combination between section slides and, in this case, sections gives us the flexibility of being able to adjust all of those slides so we don't have to manually move those slides. Let's look at this under the normal view. In the normal view, as well as our slide sorter view, if there's a section that we no longer need, we can simply move to that. Here I have one on adding videos, and I'll right-click. Here are my options. I could just remove that section label or remove the section and the slides. So I will remove the section and the slides, and that is no longer now part of this presentation. There's even more that's possible with sections. They can be used to create interactive links to parts of a presentation using a feature called Zoom. To learn more about the section Zoom feature, look for the link above or in the description below. How will you use sections to organize your next presentation? To learn more ways to be productive with Microsoft PowerPoint or to join my free tips newsletter, visit thesoftwarepro.com/PowerPoint. If this training was helpful, please subscribe to this channel for other time-saving software tips. Thanks for watching.